for like, what, 5 years combined?
Yeah.
About that. Christian has worked in pupil referral units. I've been working in secondary schools all over East London. I grew up in Hackney as well, so it's kind of, you know, community giving back.
I'll say that.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. So what we've done is we've actually prepared a short set based around education and the work that we do in schools, and we want to dedicate it to our feature. We want to dedicate it to John Sands. So this is like. You don't have a title for this. So yeah, it could be like Art for John Sands. Write the title. It goes like this. Hey Year 8,
Open your book and write the date.
hey,
Hey,
learning
learning
objective.
objective.
Make sure the student writes you too.
Hey, Year 9.
I'm speaking. What should you be doing?
Hey, tower block sketch on the front of Adebayo's English book.
Your stories need windows.
Hey, Windows 98, you are too fucking old to be an explorer.
Hey, student.
Pay attention to the slide. It's a PowerPoint.
Hey, slide.
Looks like this lesson's going downhill. Hey, teacher.
Don't use bullet points. It triggers Bismarck's bad behaviour.
Hey, bad behaviour. Where do you come from? Hey, Year 11.
Where's the board marker?
Hey, teacher. You're a board marker.
Hey, grade.
Why are you so self-important?
Hey, exams. Help me with these.
Hey,
things.
blessing, stop messing up the tables. Never forget the learning objective.
What is the learning objective?
Isn't learning subjective?
Hey, curriculum. 1, 2, 3, fuck you.
I don't even have words for this. I asked dictionary for an answer. I asked it why I came here. It said Norwich. So I sat in Haggerston tea rooms and ordered bacon and tomato sandwiches and stared out the window and watched people holding hands. As I ate, I asked dictionary, what is difficult about love? It opened on the word grasp, and I looked at the hand holding a knife and thought about how hard it was to accept my father for who he was, how easy it is now to spill sugar on the table before it is poured into my cup. My father had 4 children and 3 sugars in his tea, and every birthday he bought me a dictionary which got thicker and thicker, and I still don't know the word for a man who doesn't understand how he raised a poet.
Hey, poet, stick to the point.
I want this point to stick. Not like PVA or blue tack with the fixtures of a bridge, the structures of a home, or mum and dad together for the kids.
Hey kids, we had a good lesson last week, don't spoil it. Hey it, why don't they play you?
Hey, iPhone.
What have you done to the Nokia 3310?
There's nothing wrong with bricks. I know there is nothing wrong with bricks. They built this school, and there are schools in Palestine where the textbooks are piled in rubble, bloodstains on page 1948 of politics in the Middle East.
Hey, education.
Wait for me.
1,
2, 3, 4. Outside. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Why do we study maths, sir?
3, 4.
He knew too much of division. He saw division as 2 figures either side of a table in prison. And equals. Equals equaled a letterbox beneath which his dad's letters rot. Why do we study maths, sir? He found few pluses to addition. Plus recognized plus from the collision when the ambulance screamed that day to carry his brother away. Why do we study maths, sir? He knew too much of subtraction. Now subtraction, that was a knife-nick scar, while fractions were split families, crossed hearts, or whole bodies cut in half. Why do we study maths, sir? It is for multiplication. Please, take this as a sign. I need you to see that you must reread and break your brackets free. You are 99 times the boy the world says you will be.
Christian. I'm not listening to you because you are a man like my junkyard father.
Sir,
scrap my still name from your landfill mouth. You may be my teacher, but you are a man. Men belt my legs for burning their breakfast, and these marks lingered longer than my dad. I'm not listening to men because men turn on engines and run over my screen.
And
Men
men
have scratched my mother and bin-bagged my sister.
Sir, I'm not listening to you because I need no more fathers. Mine snags him, closing doors. I lock the bolts tight from the cock rust of his eyes, turning on the other side. You know he used to pick me up from church.
From the police, from school,
From the street,
from the police,
from beneath his feet, sir.
When you crush a car in a junkyard, the windows don't crack, they burst.
Sir, when you beat metals, they steel themselves and harden, but beat scrap and it shatters.
I speak like a spiked fence, closing off a green space for men to rip the best parts from unrepairable families.
Now I speak from the cut roof of my mouth, and the saw blade teeth of my tongue, they bite permanent scars that mark his disposable son,
I'm
sir.
cutting clean from the clutter of your
Your
class,
class.
because the last man to teach me did not know how to be unbreakable, but his disposable daughter.